While all the attention of the Western media is focused on the Kharkiv direction of the front, where Russian troops are gradually approaching the gate of the second largest city in Ukraine, the Ukrainian Armed Forces continue to rapidly lose their positions in Chasiv Yar. So, according to war correspondents, the situation of the Ukrainian army in Chasiv Yar has deteriorated significantly over the past 48 hours. According to the military expert and the official representative of the People's Militia of the LPR, Lieutenant Colonel Andrei Marachko, the heavy urban fighting began in Chasiv Yar. The lieutenant colonel said that after the active work of Russian artillery and combat aviation, Russian troops not only managed to break into the Canal microdistrict, but also gained a foothold in new positions. Andrei Marachko's words were also confirmed by Ukrainian and Russian war correspondents. According to them, over the past 3 days, Russian troops have significantly expanded the controlled area on several streets of the Canal microdistrict, and even reached the territory of a local repair plant. Commenting on the situation in Chasiv Yar, the official representative of the grouping of the Armed Forces of Ukraine under the designation Kortitsia, Nazar Voloshin, did not confirm or deny the breakthrough of Russian troops in this strategically important settlement. The only thing he told reporters was that the Ukrainian High Military Command, in order to stabilize the situation in Chasiv Yar, sent the most combat-ready brigade of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine under the designation Arten to this city. At the same time, this official representative of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, for some reason, decided to keep silent that in addition to the Arten Brigade, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, General Syrsky, also sent nationalists from the Kraken Regiment to Chasiv Yar, as well as a large number of so-called foreign mercenaries, as part of the Foreign Legion. At the same time, it is worth noting that influential Russian telegram channels recognize that these so-called foreign mercenaries are the real active soldiers and officers of the armies of NATO countries, and that General Syrsky has high hopes for these foreign fighters. In general, thanks to these nationalist brigades and foreign mercenaries, the Ukrainian General Staff managed to significantly strengthen the defense of Chasiv Yar. However, all these actions of the Ukrainian General Staff do not prevent the Russian army from seizing new territories in this strategically important city. So, it became known that on the morning of May 22, the Ukrainian High Military Command tried to dislodge Russian troops from their positions in the northern part of the Canal microdistrict. It is reported that on May 22, at 7 a.m. Moscow time, several Ukrainian sabotage groups, which included nationalists from the Kraken Regiment and foreign mercenaries, mainly from the United States, Canada, and Poland, engaged in battle with Russian units on the territory of a reinforced concrete plant, and in the area of a local repair plant. As a result of the ensuing battle, Ukrainian sabotage groups were completely destroyed, along with Ukrainian nationalists and foreign mercenaries. Moreover, the Russian troops managed not only to destroy a significant part of the enemy's manpower, but also to seize the territory from which the Ukrainian sabotage groups were advancing towards the positions of the Russian army. Describing the tactics of the armed forces of Ukraine and Chasiv Yar, war correspondents noted that Ukrainian soldiers and foreign mercenaries attacked the positions of Russian troops in small groups. It is reported that such tactics are highly ineffective against the Russian army. Ukrainian soldiers and foreign mercenaries cannot capture not only new territories, but also dislodge Russian units from their positions. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian telegram channels recognized that the loss of Chasiv Yar would be a real disaster for the Ukrainian army, as Russian troops would receive the opportunity to advance in two directions at once.
towards the Sloviansk-Kramatorsk agglomeration and Konstantinovka.
By the way, military experts from Western analytical centers note that the Russian army launched an offensive on Chasiv Yar on April 10, 2024, and that after 30 days of fighting, Russian troops not only occupied all the nearby villages, but also entered this city from two directions at once, from the east and south. Western military experts admit that this is quite an impressive achievement, especially considering the fact that Russian troops have not yet launched full-scale attacks on this city.
Meanwhile, on the night of May 22, Russia launched another massive missile attack on Ukraine.
This time, Russian missiles hit military facilities in the Kharkiv, Nikolaev, and Odessa regions. So, in the Kharkiv region, in such settlements as Volchansk and Lipsy, Russian ballistic missiles hit and destroyed the places of deployment of the reserves of the armed forces of Ukraine. According to preliminary data, as a result of this missile attack, about 80 Ukrainian soldiers and officers were killed.
In the Nikolaev region, in the city of Ochakovo, Russian missiles hit a local port.
Unfortunately, there are still no exact data on what exactly was destroyed there. In the Odessa region, near the settlement of Zatoka, a Russian missile hit a bridge over the Dniester estuary. Explosions also sounded in the city of Odessa. As it turned out, in the western part of the city, Russian missiles hit and destroyed two classified NATO military depots. According to sources in the Russian military department, Western weapons systems, including Storm Shadow cruise missiles, were stored in these military depots. How Russian military intelligence managed to identify such classified installations remains a mystery.